Good evening, wrestling fans. Good evening, OWF wrestling fans. There's a lot of action going on in the OWF these days. First off, we got the Scorpion. He's the champion and the mighty enforcer, and you just got a taste of the destruction artist. Well, there's a new man on the scene, and they call him the Preacherman. If you ask me, I don't see what a preacher's doing in the OWF.
Hey, McMahon!
Well, what are you doing here, Preacherman?
Well, let me tell you something. I come down here to inflict a little Southern fried hospitality.
Well, I don't know about that, actually, but are you looking for a match with the enforcer?
I'm looking for a match with any one of these sinners.
Wow.
You're all up here inflicting sin on one another. You need me to come up here and give you a real good whooping. Take you back to the wood pile. We'll get you a twitch and we'll spank you like my pappy shoulda.
Well, you're not directing those comments towards me, I would hope.
Maybe, sinner.
Well, we've got a new face on the OWF, and it's the Preacher. OWF wrestling fans, I want you to meet a highly spiritual wrestler. He is called the Preacherman. Don't do that. Come on in, Preacherman.
Well,
it's good to see you in the OWF.
Fine to meet you too, brother.
Preacherman, I can't tell you what are you
God
good?
Bless you.
God bless you too, Preacherman.
God has blessed me.
It's the first time I've ever been blessed by another wrestler. What was that?
I said God has blessed me 27 inches. I just woke up one morning and had me a body like this.
Mighty fine physique, I must say. But what are you going to do about the ultimate cremator?
I'll tell you something. I watched some footage of that ultimate cremator. He's no slouch. The way he took care of Scorpion was something else.
What, do you think you can handle his rapture? He's a mighty tough wrestler, Preacherman. You got help from above?
Why, yes, sir. I've always got help from above, and I know that with the good Lord, I can overcome any obstacle, and I will claim title to the OWF Wrestling Federation title belt.
July 31st at the Phoenix Center. I want to remind you, you've got a tough match coming up. We wish you a lot of good luck, Preacherman.
God bless you.
Thank you. OWF wrestling fans, will be right back after this message. OWF wrestling fans, I want you to meet Melvis Priestly.
Hey, thank you there, good buddy.
You're good to see you again, Melvis. Grew up in the hills of Tennessee next to Elvis, I believe.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I did.
Well, what's on your mind, Melvis?
But I tell you what, I came up here in this part of the second.
I'll hold that. And you come up here to the OWF, I mind you. It's a tough wrestling federation, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I'd agree with that for sure. I'll tell you what, I grew up right next door to Elvis Presley. And,
you've never been tested by the lights of the Psychotron.
That Psychotron ain't shit. You tell him to come on over here. I'll show him some whoop ass.
Well, the Psychotron has never been beaten by you. You've never faced a single wrestler. Where are you going, Melvis Priestly? The spiritual wrestler. Melvis, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
When will you make your debut in the OWF, and who will it be against?
First part. It'll be the 6th of August. It'll be a Saturday night. We're gonna have us a crawdad feed, have us some little bit of chislic and drink some beer and have a big old tailgate party.
Am I invited?
You darn tootin' you are. You come on down, we'll cook you up some brats and some chitlins.
Yummy.
It's gonna be a good time.
Okay. That sounds like a good time, but who? We were waiting to find out who you will make your debut against.
It's gonna be the ultimate cremator. I think he's probably the toughest, most aggressive wrestler in the OWF today.
Or the sickest, possibly the sickest too.
He needs healing the worst. Yeah.
So you have two primary functions. You're going to defeat this wrestler plus save his soul.
No doubt in my mind.
Melvis Priestly, wrestler of spirit in the OWF. Melvis,
God
I'd like
bless
to
you.